Jeff, it is very good to see you. We are diving into the headlines today, what the big, beautiful bill means for your retirement. Washington recently passed what President Trump is calling the big, beautiful bill, which could reshape retirement planning for millions of Americans. Let's start big picture here. What do we need to know?
The big beautiful bill did create some great tax opportunities. It created permanency on those older rates. The 2017 tax brackets are now permanent, as well as the standard deduction was made permanent. So without this, in 2026, most people would have seen a big tax increase.
Right.
So that's important. But in addition, it created other provisions, including an increase in the state and local tax deduction, a new deduction for seniors age 65 and over, a new $6,000 deduction, as well as a new deduction for auto loans for qualifying auto purchases, and overtime deduction of $25,000. So lots of things in this bill, but these are the important things to note for seniors.
Before we get into the tax planning opportunities, I do want to ask, because there have been some confusing headlines regarding those taxes on Social Security. The agency framed the new $6,000 senior tax deduction as eliminating taxes on benefits, but experts say it's not so simple. Can you explain?
Sure. So the initial plan was to eliminate taxes on Social Security, but the math on that was just never going to work out. So instead, the Tax Act created a new $6,000 deduction for both husband and wife. So that's a $12,000 deduction for age 65 plus. So this creates, again, a great planning opportunity. This deduction also, though, has a phase out period. So if your income for joint is over $150,000, then this $12,000 deduction will start to phase out. So again, it's a great opportunity for seniors to take advantage of this.
And I think it begs the question then, do any of these changes, should it prompt us a change in our strategy around saving for retirement or when to claim Social Security?
It certainly can. These new deductions gives us great planning opportunities, and Social Security timing is one of those things. We want to take a look at when is the best time to take our Social Security. And for some people, it may be we want to take distributions from our IRA accounts and defer Social Security benefits. There's lots of things that go into what is your best Social Security strategy for a husband and wife. And so we use a software to help develop those specific strategies. But there's great tax planning opportunities because of this bill. We can bundle up our itemized deductions in certain years, take advantage of the lower rates in order to harvest capital gains, make Roth conversions, or just IRA distributions.
I'm glad you're touching on that. I do want to dive into it a little bit more. I feel like the biggest headline, as you mentioned, was the extension of the 2017 tax cuts. These tax brackets are going to stay the same now. So why is now still a good time for a Roth conversion, and why are Roth accounts so powerful?
Yeah, the permanency of these tax brackets gives us a better line for when we want to do our Roth conversions. Now that we know what the future tax rate is going to be, we can make plans to do the conversions at a lower marginal tax bracket if we can, take advantage of that $12,000 deduction or the increased itemized deduction opportunities. The Roth accounts are very powerful, though. When we put money into a Roth account, it gives us the opportunity for tax-free income from this account later on. And so that gives us great alternatives, great options in retirement to reduce our overall taxation. But this takes a lot of planning up front. We have to put some time and effort into taking a look at what your existing income streams are, what your future income streams will be. Does it make sense to do these Roth conversions based on what your marginal tax brackets are? And so we specialize in looking at those things. What is going to be your best tax strategy moving forward in retirement?
Right. Certainly some opportunities for some strategic tax planning. And, I think it's fun, Jeff, because they call them permanent, but with the government, everything's permanent until it's not. So at least we have a longer runway. So if somebody wants to sit down and talk through these changes or crunch the numbers for a Roth conversion with you, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Yep, absolutely. They can take a look at our website. It's gortonfinancial.com. They can call our office directly. Our office number is 405-681-9633, and we'd be glad to assist.
Great. Jeff, thank you.
Thank you, Erin.